let's go check up on Zeta Hyades, or Hyades, or however that's pronounced, 6B, after I roll my eyes at this interaction. You started a conversation with me to tell me to go away. Alright, sure, fine, whatever. No, doesn't matter. Also, I know I don't have those exotics from the Sapphire Planet in the first part of last episode. That's okay. They're gone now. They live in that alternate world. Let's see, how many rings we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? Gas Giant. Gas Giant. My old friend Gas Giant? Hell yeah. We'll move the mouse pointer off of your view. B, but first, head pats, head pats, head pats. Sup? Ah, like the old days. Howdy, limitless Utwig ships.
Attention, alien vessel! This world is under the full jurisdiction of the Utwig Proctorate. We extend a subdued but civil greeting.
For what purpose do you linger at this location?
We are the stewards of the bomb. We keep it from those who would use it unwisely. In addition, we are prepared to act under the direction of the Proctorate, should we decide to make a final atonement for our most grievous blunder.
This must be a pretty special bomb to have all of you keeping an eye on it.
You are correct. It is a relic of precursor origin. It has the power to destroy entire planetary objects, perhaps even galaxies. The Utwig have been entrusted by fate to watch over this device so that it will be used in the way that it was intended by destiny.
Tell us about the bomb. What's the scoop?
During standard exploration procedures, we came across what appeared to be an ancient precursor supply base. It had been dismantled and appeared to be empty. In the staging area, there was a collection of what appeared to be refuse. During the cataloging of these various items, this device was discovered in a damaged container. From what our scientists can tell, it appears to be a planeteering tool capable of reducing moon-sized objects to particulate dust clouds. We believe that it was either accidentally forgotten or simply left because of a lack of room on the departing vessel.
That is pretty neat. May we have it? Huh?
Yes, it is a remarkable device. It is understandable that you would like to possess it yourself. Our mandate, however, requires that we maintain full control of the bomb.
Sure. It stands to reason. Wouldn't want to just give that to anyone. Please, it would make us really happy.
No, we're sorry. You cannot have the bomb. Besides being against our orders, imagine what would happen if for some reason our proctors decide to use it to destroy our civilization. How would we explain its absence?
We have an urgent need, though. The Korra are gonna consume the entire galaxy.
We cannot relinquish control of this instrument of power. You cannot have the bomb. Any attempt on your part to change this current arrangement will be met with fearsome Utwig resistance.
Well, there are limitless vessels guarding this planet, so throwing down with them is never going to work well. We've interacted with enough Utwig vessels that we've exhausted their dialogue. They never told us where Foz was located, so I would only be able to go to it, honestly, by looking it up, because I don't actually remember which star it was looking. I mean, I say look it up. I would just go off sphere of influence over the course of this video. This bomb is pretty dangerous. You guys are crazy. I'm getting out of here.
Don't worry. Hey! I laughed! How could I do that? Now I sink into a depression that leaves me speechless.
Right, so back to the star map. Ilrath are almost centered on the third sphere of influence. So I know that the Utwig homeworld is somewhere in like one of these Aquari stars. But I honestly don't remember which one. Ugh. So it wouldn't be me looking it up. It would be me checking in on all these places. Alternatively, we could go to a alien species whose homeworld was flagged, and I checked the video footage. I gotta say, maybe I blanked it. Them specifying the Supox are from Beta Libre. I don't know about that one, chummer. Alright, well, we'll just start here at Beta Aquari. There's no star hiding under that, right? There is. Is that an Aquari star? It is. Alright. Let's go to... I've already poked my head in Gamma Aquari. That's where we found the Rainbow World. So we'll go to Delta Aquari and then go from there. Beta Aquari, so on and so forth. Oh no! The in-game time passing! Ah! The time limit, Grimith. We'll probably be fine. I know I'm breaking the... I know I'm breaking the autopilot. Just thought I'd check it. Still nothing?
Just go.
Okay, great. Great. So glad you want to talk to me just to tell me to go away. Thank you for spending everyone's time doing that. The two of them are over there fighting now. By two of them, I of course mean the Thradash and the Ilrath. 2 in-game years have passed at this point. It's been a journey. Alright. I presume I would see some kind of Utwig vessel if anyone were home. Beta Aquarii. Alright, we'll start at the first planet. That looks like a pretty full enough planet. Looks like the type of planet that could be someone's home world. Have a gander. Looks like it. Hey there.
Normally, we would not bother to acknowledge your presence, but you find us in a state of moderate depression instead of our normal cycle of self-destructive tendencies.
Good.
As do we.
Do I just cut this footage entirely? No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gotta fucking keep it. Alright, great. Wonderful. So, that's our dialogue exhausted with the Utwig. Thought I'd go check. Let's, begin traveling into Supox space, yeah? Very good. I don't know whether coming here is necessary, much like how there are, so many other things you can do in this game that aren't necessary. I've shown off plenty of dialogue and visited some homeworlds that are never necessary to visit. Trying to remember to whom you give the damn Ultron once you have it fixed, you know? Ah, well. I could load to save all the in-game time. It's cool. No pressure. Hello there. Hi. Greetings. How do you do?
Greetings, fellow carbon creatures. May your roots always be well watered.
Note, we did not have a prompt to start combat. We got thrown straight into this. Also, that font. Fuck that. This all looks pretty, though. I like this. I am Captain Grimith from Earth. We come in peace.
I am Captain Ala Lala. We come in peace.
Our starship is called Starlock.
Our starship is called the Tender Shoot.
We are the United Federation of Worlds from Earth.
We are the Supox Utricularia from Earth.
You're from Earth? Hey, are you just copying whatever I say?
Oh, yes. We apologize for the confusion. Our home world is also called Earth. Or more properly, Fleck, which means perfectly good and nutritious dirt. Earth is pretty close, is it not?
Why do you copy our speech and mannerisms?
We learn and we adapt. We are symbionts. Our first step in making friends is always to copy them. This is our idiom.
Imitation, the sincerest form of flattery, huh? Symbionts, how interesting. Please tell us more. Your voice is so much more pleasant.
Our kind evolved on a beautiful planet, orbiting the wonderfully green-hued star Roots. From the canopy of the great jungle to the shores of the azure sea, our species has flowered and grown well. Early in our evolution, we adapted to exist in symbiosis with other hardier life, both flora and fauna, who supplied us with nutrients, while we supplied them with reproductive assistance.
It's not a one-to-one comparison, but the font is reminiscent of the Mr. Saturns from the Mother games. Earthbound, I'm looking at you. Come on, plants can't be intelligent. Our top scientists and science fiction writers have proven it. A, that's fucked up. B, there's a lot that's been written. You must not have had access to much on Unterwald, Captain, you fucking dick.
Yes, this has been confirmed by our people as well. Strange, is it not? Many of our people regard this inconsistency as proof of our divine origin.
You know, maybe the captain knows his stuff. Anyway, are the Utwig friends of yours?
Oh, yes. We have a strong cultural bond with the Utwig. They have been the foundation around which we have grown our starfaring culture. We are not only allies, but we are also friends. You should go meet with them. They could use some excitement. You see, they are a little depressed and morose right now. Usually they are most festive and fun.
Oh dear, what has caused them such distress?
They broke their Ultron.
Ultron? What's an Ultron?
The Druge, the cruel, salad trading race who sold the device to the Utwig, called the device the Ultron, and claimed that it would give the Utwig superpowers. Unfortunately, the Utwig believed the Druge and bought the Ultron. However, the device did make the Utwig very happy. Of course, we didn't tell them what we really thought of the Ultron. That they were vapid fools to buy a piece of junk for a planet's ransom. We went along with the falsehood, and in doing so showed our own stupidity. Then, one sad day a few years ago, the Utwig Proctor dropped the Ultron during a particularly energetic and festive ritual. Now the Utwig are morose and depressed. They feel they cannot ever achieve greatness because they lost the powers of the Ultron. They even gave the broken device to us, saying that they couldn't stand the sight of it anymore. We are worried that the Utwig are so depressed that they may use their ultimate weapon. Here, you take the Ultron. Maybe you can do something with it.
That's right. You stumble into a random Supox battle group, Any of them. Just any one of them. You don't have to go to their homeworld. Any single Supox battle group. They've got the Ultron. And they will just hand it to you. Yep. That's why the Supox are here. That is their function in the story. Thanks, I think. What do I do with it? Also, the Supox. Your ally and your friend. I've been in situations with individuals I would describe as allies but not friends, so hey, that's great. Though lying about the whole Ultron thing. Anyway, the Ultron made the Utwig very happy. They were getting psychically high off of it, if nothing else. Even if it can't do anything else, like provide all knowledge and power. Really, I want to sit here and soak this in. This is so pleasant. What should I do with this?
We thought that if we could get the Ultron working again, it would cheer them up. So, we tried to figure out how to fix the darn thing, or at least get some of the flashing bits working again. But for all the Drooge's falsehoods, the Ultron is some kind of artifact, and we could not synthesize the necessary replacement parts. Perhaps on your journeys, you will find the elements necessary to repair the Ultron. Then you could give it to the Utwig, and maybe they wouldn't be so depressed.
And we would do it in exchange for a planet bomb. Anyway, that's it. It's the end of the interaction. We're done. That's it. No. Hey. Hey. Nope, there they go now. Goodbye. Hey, you get back here.
Hello, Voyager. May the light always reach your leaves.
Where do you think I can find repair materials for this Ultron thing? Don't say my cargo hold.
Perhaps a good place to start would be the Drooge, since they were the ones who sold it to the Utwig in the first place.
We're off.
Sunlight and water always fall upon you.
Is there any dialogue or interaction possible at their homeworld? You got anything? Well, I say, overshooting it. Hi. How's it going?
Greetings, fellow carbon creatures.
Nope, that's it.
Sunlight.
That's it. Very good. All right. So, we have a broken Ultron, and I am not hauling that back to the starbase to have that looked at. I didn't bother hauling the Ur-Quan pod from Alpha Pavonis, and I ain't hauling that back. Nope, put my foot down on that. Clear Spindle. Consumed. Rosy Sphere. Consumed. Aqua Helix. Consumed. The perfect Ultron. Woo! Hey, I got this prepared. I did it. Look at me. I did it. Look.
Hello.
This time we are sure we have repaired the Ultron completely.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, rapturous light of the green sun. Please convey it immediately to the Utwig. They will be elated.
I guess you could come back to them and maybe get another hint? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever interacted this much with the Supox in any playthrough I've ever done.
May sunlight and water always fall upon you.
I mean, maybe it's happened at some point. But they're just here. They're just happy to be here, you know? And it's nice for someone to just be fucking happy. All right. Great. Fantastic. That was a lot of screen time for the Supox. Those two over there continue to have fun. Let's just head back into Utwig space. We'll head back for the bomb planet again. That's good enough. We should probably run into a battle group while we're there. Maybe that is when they'll tell me where their homeworld is, and I go deliver it there. Seems like that's true. I mean, I'm presumably running into any, like, battle group. Also, if I get the Ur-Quan and Utwig confused, their names are similar. Just work with me. Of course. Maybe I can just go to the planet that has the bomb and say I got it done. You think that would work? Tell me that works. Hey guys, I'm back.
You have arrived at a most inopportune time. Collectively, nevertheless,
Okay, this is new, I guess.
dealing with a great remorse. Nevertheless, in order to foster a spirit of interspecies goodwill, we will pull ourselves from our intense cycle of self-analysis and offer this greeting, which we hope will suffice.
Hey guys, guess what we've got? We've got the Ultron! Want to see it?
We are the stewards of the bomb. Taunting us buys you nothing. Go now.
Oh. I guess you might do that as, like, a dialogue option to try and lure them away from the planet, but... Alright, let's just drive towards these spheres. One of you don't got battle group? Utwig battle group.
Just go.
Hey, Ultron.
Yeah. Should I set my gaze upon such a sight, I might suffer sleepless nights for years on end. It is a symbol of the collective Utwig failure. It is our ultimate tragedy. Ah, every divot, every crack on its surface is etched forever in my soul. Remove it from my sight, lest I purge my... Hey! That is not the devastated Ultron. It is the image of the Ultron before. A trick? A trick? Oh! I had no idea that any species could sink so low. How dare you try to manipulate me with that cheap stage prop? Why, it's not even... Hey! Wait a second! It looks like... Can it be? Yes! It is! A miracle! Oh, happy day! Joyous occasion! You have our eternal thanks, good Captain. You will be immortalized as the blessed figure that delivered unto us our future. We will revere your very likeness. Let me take the Ultron. Yes, I feel the link, the knowledge, and the power. It seems that there is much to do. Indeed, it seems that you should proceed to the second moon of the sixth planet of Zeta Hyades and take what you find there. We no longer have need for it, but the Ultron reveals that you will. I thank you for your part in the grand scheme. We now recover that which is ours via destiny and proceed to perform our essential service for the universe. But wait! The Ultron throbs and whistles. Matters of significance are being relayed to our brains. It has been so long since we communicated with the Ultimate in such a manner, but slowly the truth is revealed. Our destiny. We have been directed to join with our Supox allies and attack you. No, wait, that's wrong. Sorry. We attack your enemies, the Ur-Quan and the Ur-Quan. No, that's not right either. What? Oh, okay. We must strike only the black ships, only the Ur-Quan. No, now, Captain. We must leave to prepare our battle fleets. Wish us luck.
Why we entrusted the fucking fixed-up, new and improved Ultron to a single battle group instead of
Suddenly, I am overcome with embarrassment.
their lead government?
I possess the distinguished honor of addressing the legendary Earth Captain. Please excuse my lack of proper facial appliance. This occasion ideally calls for me to don the expression of ultimate gratitude. I am compelled by the forceful emanations of the Ultron to describe the appearance of the mask. Its foundation is composed entirely of a matrix of beetle secretions and trubifern in an intricate and complex texture. The process is extremely time-consuming, since even the best-trained beetle colonies will build 1,000 rejects for every successful foundation. Alas, it will be many years before any of the Utwig will be able to wear such a mask.
It would be great if the Utwig changed in presentation. The music, the view screen, the Utwig themselves, to reflect how, they have their Ultron back. We are pleased that we are of assistance in the recovery of your Ultron.
Indeed. We are in the process of reacclimating our brains to its metawave gyrations. Even now, we are compelled to implement a plan of interference, thwarting the goals of the Core Ah. We sense through the influence of the Ultron that these creatures of evil have goals which are mutually exclusive with our existence and your own. Even now, aided by the intangible guidance of the Ultron, we formulate a plan that will serve to preserve the diversity in the galaxy. We prepare an armada composed of the collective might of both the Utwig and Supox forces that will pursue the invaders with the intent of foiling their plan of doom.
And indeed, the combined force of the Utwig and Supox attacking the Core Ah will delay their victory in the doctrinal conflict. Which means we've got more time. I won't say how much time. Shh. Does the remarkable device suggest to us a potential course of action?
Your request is within our capabilities. One moment. Emanations from the Ultron. Orange furry air breathes tender yawn. Yes, it all becomes clear now. You must do something with the great bomb, the precursor relic we kept at Zeta Hyades 6B. It seems that this bomb must be, eaten? No, hugged. No, improved. That's it. The bomb must be improved to fulfill its final destiny.
With the Chimur, we anticipate an era of glory for the Utwig, and me getting dragged into more encounters. Farewell.
There is much for us to do. May the Ultron be with you.
Yeah, Ultron. How many more orbs were around me?
Do my eyes deceive me?
God help me.
Am I a victim of a glorious vision? I believe that I see before
I regret
me
coming out here.
the legendary Earth Captain. We have conducted a complete survey of the Utwig, and we have convened the committee that will guide the formation of your saintly facade. We eagerly anticipate the delivery of an appliance. Imagine! When development is completed, in perhaps less than 10 years, you may aesthetically conceal the constant reminder of your bestial aspects, and walk with pride among those of sophisticated intellect.
That's right. Motherfucker said that. This is all repeat?
We have determined that the core are engaging in battle with the species you call Ur-Quan. We are unable to determine the cause of this conflict. Even meticulous employment of the Ultron in this matter has yielded only minimal insight. In any case, after interpreting the direction provided by the Ultron, we must let the two species cancel each other out via attrition through combat. Your request,
And that's the same. Goodbye.
is much for us.
All this extra interaction
To my
with the aliens is a big reason why this series is going longer than the original one I did.
we have determined there is much.
Even with all of the cuts I made earlier on in the playthrough.
There is
Okay, great. Let's watch the spheres of influence move the Supox and Utwig go to deliver their armadas into the Korra. These two having great fun. Bakunk heading over for the Yehat. Boy, I think they're going to have a wonderful time when they get there. I'm not stopping them again. It's for the best. Okay. Looks at video length. Nah, we're gonna do this. But I'm definitely saving the game. In part because... Well, it's primarily because I don't want the game to crash and we have to do all that stuff. But also, I might game over. That's right. The Utwig moved out. Like, you are gonna go take the bomb. No longer a problem. We come here, and guess who's here waiting for the bomb?
Fancy meeting you here, Captain.
Drew Starship Captain, justify your presence here.
We, the appointed representatives of the Crimson Corporation, merely come to obtain the fair and reasonable payment for our goods. We traveled to this region of space years ago to sell the useless Ultron device to the Utwig. We knew even then of the weapon on the surface below us. This was to be our price. But the Utwig used a clever ploy to cheat us. I had convinced the morose Utwig fools that the Ultron was the answer to all of their pitiful dreams. Powers? The Proctor's wine. Will it give us the powers we crave? I assured them that, yes, the Ultron would give them the second sight. The Ultron would allow them to see into the past and the future. The Ultron would slowly imbue each of them with unique secret powers of great significance. The Ultron would ensure that their race's huge potential for greatness would be fulfilled. Then a mistake was made. Enough foolishness. We will take the precursor device from the surface and then leave. Thereafter, I may see fit to bequeath the entire planet to you, Captain, for your invaluable services in the past, provided you leave now.
So, this Drew Starship Captain is the car salesman who hawked the Ultron to the Utwig. Understandably, he's under a lot of stress and duress, given that he didn't return with the bomb back to the Crimson Corporation. However, we do require that bomb to win the game, and the Druge taking that bomb will cause the Druge to be annihilated by the Korra. It doesn't belong to you. Or your sniper rifles.
Liar! It is we who are the genuine owners, not you, Captain. Those many years ago, when we offered the Ultron to the Utwig, how they capered and laughed at their good fortune. Fools. Then they begged to hold the device, just for a moment. To close the deal, I permitted this. A grievous mistake. The moment the High Proctor touched the Ultron, her body arched and her eyes rolled back in her head. She began to babble meaningless phrases and howl like a beast. We had expected the Utwig to fall for our cell, to buy the useless device, but never with such gusto. Their self-doubt and lack of clear reason left them vulnerable to our every manipulation. But then, the Proctor's body relaxed, and her eyes slowly closed. When they reopened, her visual orbs shone with a wild and frightening light. This is all we could have dreamed of, and more, she intoned. And now, Drew, as to your price. I opened my mouth to speak, but before I could utter a word, the Proctor interrupted. Wait! The Ultron feeds your thoughts directly to me. Do not speak. I know that you desire. What could I say? That the Ultron was a farce and could do no such thing? I was stunned and silent. The Proctor continued. You Druze of the Crimson Corporation desire an object of great antiquity, something of secret function and value. Very well, it shall be done. And with that, we were led to a small vault. The Proctor ceremoniously opened the door of the vault and explained that because we had been of such great service, all of the treasures within were now ours. Inside we found a hodgepodge of ancient and useless artifacts, a glowing rod, an absurd trident, and more such junk. I could see no way to salvage the disastrous situation at that time. But when I heard of you, your travels, and your foolish quest for freedom, I realized that you could be the agent of our justice. And lo, it is so. You have heard our justification. It is valid and unassailable. Now go and do not return.
It's good to have dreams, bud. Yep. Yeah, your valid and unassailable justification. Sounds like you played yourself, really. Master salesman that you were. Really just holding a grudge. Unwilling to admit his own failures at every turn. Well, according to Druge laws and principles, I'm about to blow you out of orbit. And this will mean that we cannot visit Trade HQ any longer on favorable terms. I think I'm okay with that. Maybe you should have held on to the Rosy Sphere.
No, you will not. We know your soul, young captain. It is no brighter than ours. We acknowledge our greed. We revel in it. You are the dishonest one, hiding your shame in shadows. You fabricate justifications, rationales. In the end, we are just the same. But now you stand in our way. You will not be moved. Therefore, we will add your true name to our ledger of hatred. But first, die, child, die!
Okay. Let's see whether your god feels like employing a force majeure at this time. Whole lot of projection there, and frankly, an insult to this precursor ship. So, I know what your sniper rifle can do, and honestly, I have so many show fixty right now ready to assist and dive in front of every shot you make. So. Let her rip. Because I can't be bothered. Oh, what's that? Did I turn on the point defense system I have? No. I couldn't possibly do anything to these shots. Look at how many Show Fixty have dived in front of these. Bitter? Yeah, that was Beater right there. You can make your point defense system stronger by adding more to your ship. I think it'll be fine. 1060! Yeah, that's 1,060 Show Fixty crew members right there. I think that covers the losses. Hey, Carbide Planet. Well, everyone, we've got ourselves a bomb. Now we've got to go fetch a distraction. We found a huge precursor device on the planet's surface. A giant black cylinder set within a simple defensive grid. We've already neutralized the grid. Well, actually, Jenkins just drove through it by accident, but that seemed to work. Yeah, that tracks with the competence of these Show Fixty, who have been alive for only a few months. The artifact is covered with precursor script, and although we can't translate all of the writing, it is pretty clear that it is a warning, repeated again and again. The energy output of this artifact is scary. It rivals all our ship's engines at redline. If I may be so bold, Captain, I would advise that we not experiment with this device until we are back at the starbase. We shall now return to the ship, with the black cylinder device carefully stowed in the cargo area. Massive, and it just tucks away easily into our tugboat. So that's that. It's here now. And, you know, it's been a ride, 42 minutes. We've already game overed once this series. Let's go with a bang. See you all next time.